Mere feeds from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season, Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're underway in Atlanta. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
To the air with Penix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
So first down from the 41. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Higgins downfield, and he has it. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. We had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that. That was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Second down, Allen throwing again. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert.
First down throw for Allen. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down now, ball at the 33. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First down now, ball at the 33. Again, Allen to the air. Trying for the touchdown. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it'll be second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They send a man in motion. To the air again. Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix looking to pass. Got a man. It's Drake London. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Penix on 3rd down. That one is pumped. Horton has it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Penix on 1st down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Here's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Penix working from the gun. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Penix on third and goal. Escapes the pocket. And caught in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons break the tie here in the first. York now for the extra point. Connects on the extra point try. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Walker on first down. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Tackled there by James Pierce. 1 quarter away so far. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Play action now. Allen. Bails out of trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Well, a couple things here, Kate. Either the play action pass needs to develop a lot quicker as this game goes on, or they need to put it on the shelf for a while. Far too slow on that snap. Didn't fool anybody defensively, and they get to him for the first sack of this game.
Third and long, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
offense, emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Again, Penix to the air. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. Hits his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Penix here from the gun. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone. Things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18 Cardinal.
Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
Right now, boys.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now lead by 10. Drake London with the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Ball flag free play. Dropped underneath, Walker. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So they'll decline this and take the result. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. We've set it down from 37. Allen now on first down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Buying some time right. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Allen on third down. All in left side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They'll go. Allen. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Penix now on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day who played the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Go! Liking 18.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. The left side is caught by Pitts. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45.
And the Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Trap 60. Warriors 70. Go.
On first down, here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 44-yard line.
Offense in a hurry up here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Penix working from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
It's now 3rd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
60 by 18. Pioneer.
Looking to throw. Porting down the field, and he's got it. And he has this down to the 34. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Play action now with Allen. Taking a shot deep here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Seahawks will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
That keeps the score. Falcons 21. Seahawks 16.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Line quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17.
From the shotgun, Penix. Finds a man right side. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Penix on third down. That one is caught. Hilton has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Penix on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Penix to throw again on second. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10.
It's Penix yet again. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons hold an 11-point advantage. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
28. Seahawks 16. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Round 80. 5 wide. That's it.
Allen setting up to throw. That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, okay, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Going deep here for the end zone. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Falcons go up by 19. On now is York to kick this one away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time is Kenneth Walker. So that brings up 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. Jump off top on his back. This one gets to the 22. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively. So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Looking quickly, trying to get set again. Allen gonna throw again. Shovel pass complete. Walker loses the football. The Falcons bring it in. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
70 Lions.
Throwing out on first down. Penix. He's got London left side. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Penix here from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Caught near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time.
And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead on the turnover. York now for the extra point.
York on for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks 16. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Round 80. All 52.
Now Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Working quickly here.
56,
It's a
56.
gain of 52 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
They send a tight end in motion.
20-yard line.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This is a designed run for Allen. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They broke out the designed run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra pack, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Penix now on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First and 10. A run to Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, Penix. And this one is launched downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he takes it down to the 33. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Penix on first down. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Seahawks will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back. Because some coverage baited him perfectly into that throw. And even more so, picked it off.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman. And he brings it back for the pick six and the Atlanta touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. On the draw, it's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is a textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Allen. Pocket isn't holding out there. Able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for third down. Allen to throw. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down throw for Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure of earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Seahawks get it back to a 19-point deficit.
Seahawks 30.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready? 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. He's going to try another deep one here. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Getting out to his left. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on 2nd.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Penix looking to pass. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Drake London with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
56. Seahawks 30. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, tight. Hey, tight. Hey, check Dick guard. Look out.
Allen setting up play action. Walker holds it in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 15.
And up to Walker from the gun. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
He was brought down by Christian Harris. Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Go.
Here's a design run. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Clock quickly on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's JSN. Smith and Chip on the quick slant. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. They're going to pass it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is our last chance.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Penix here from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Penix is going to throw again. That throw behind his intended target. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. 4th down, here's Penix. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the shotgun, Penix. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. Into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks get it back to a 19-point deficit. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.